Yeah, DeAaron, I think the story of the night, the first half slump, the inability to hit 3-point shots, and then the free throw shooting. Just what was it that you saw despite you having such a big game?
In the first half, I think we got, shots that we wanted. We got a lot of open shots, and we just didn't make them. I think we made 1 3 in the first half. So shots really just weren't going down, and, it kind of took the energy out of what we were doing. But, second half, we really picked it up offensively and defensively. We started making shots. I think, where we lost this game, we can talk about the first half, not making shots, but, free throws. I missed 7. I think we were 22 for 37 overall. So, we're getting to the line, but we got to, if we make free throws, then, it could be an entirely different game.
Sean Cunningham.
Yeah, kind of along those lines, when you see that maybe poor shooting can kind of take you guys out of a game, was it seeing the ball go down in the second half that kind of got you guys going a little bit?
A little bit, but, I think we gave up 66 or 68 in the first half, and it's like, you're not going to win many games giving up 70 in the first half. So, I think our defensive intensity definitely picked up. I think they scored like 18 in the third quarter. And, when we got back in the game, I think shots started falling a little bit more. We got some layups, some steals, forcing turnovers, getting in transition. I think that's what really brought us back in the game.
Jason Jones.
So what changed for you guys in the second half in terms of just your defensive physicality and aggression? Because it seemed like in the first half, their front court was really aggressive against you guys, but you were able to kind of turn that in the second half.
Yeah, just that. Being aggressive defensively, trying to get the ball out of BI and Zion's hands. Obviously, everybody in the league knows what they can do. They have to see multiple guys, but, we just scrambled a lot. We did some switching. We'd send a guy go down and try to dig the ball out. And once they make a pass, we scrambled out. We got a lot of deflections. I'm not sure how many steals we got in that second half, but, I'm pretty sure it was a good amount. And we were able to get out in transition. So just defensively, we wreaked a little bit of havoc in the second half. I think it was similar to how we kind of came out and played against Utah, how we defended a little bit. So just trying to be able to do that throughout the course of the game, would have definitely made this a little bit of a different game.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, DeAaron, I wanted to ask you about the free throws. That was obviously big. As hard as you guys have to work just to get calls sometimes, is it just that much more disappointing that you can't convert when you get to the line?
Yeah, definitely. For us, sometimes they don't make the call, sometimes they do, but, the only thing we can control is if we go there and make it. So, when we are getting to that line and when I'm getting to that line, we definitely have to convert. We're doing better as a team, and tonight we weren't making our free throws. And if I think we missed 15 free throws, lost by 8 or 9, whatever it was. It's a different game if we make half of the ones we missed.
Sean Cunningham.
I was curious just to know what you kind of thought about, when you have the first half that happens, the second half effort is a lot better, and then obviously it takes a game like you had to really kind of bring you guys back. Is that encouraging as you go forward? Obviously the losing streak is what it is, but it shows fight, but at the same time, is it unacceptable given the effort that you see so early in the game?
I wouldn't even say, the effort wasn't there. I just think, at the beginning of the game, it was there. It was hand in hand. And then, they started making shots and we weren't making anything. Literally, I remember a few, maybe 3 or 4 wide open threes in the first quarter that we just missed. So, I definitely don't think it was effort, but I would definitely say that, wherever we were, we picked that up in the second half, defensively and offensively. So, for us to just be able to try to start the game with high energy and, don't really let us missing threes or missing jump shots, really dictate the way that we play throughout the rest of the game. And I think when we came out in the second half, we left that first half behind us and we played a much better game.
James Ham.
Yeah, DeAaron, the way that you put this team on your back in the second half, clearly you are taking steps as a leader and you're trying to get this team over the hump. Is this actually, when you look back, do you think there might be some moments where there's growth here and that you can take something away from this, even though the losses are piling up?
Yeah, we come out in the second half down 20, 24, whatever it was. And then bring it back. So, we as a team, we know what we can do. And for us, like we said it before, it's just be consistent, be more consistent with what we're doing. Don't let, missing shots dictate, how we're defending the ball, how we're rebounding, how we're getting out in transition. Don't let that affect anything else that we're doing. And I think the first half, it definitely did a little bit. But in that second half, we were a much different and a much better team. We were still getting the shots that we got in the first half, but, we started to make a few. We made a few of them in the second half. So I think the growth was, not laying down, being down 20 and bringing the game to within, I think, 4, and I missed that 3 at the end. So we know what we can do. And we just can't, we can't put ourselves in a hole like that in the first half.